All right, let's just jump right in because how we find anything online is going through, honestly, its biggest shakeup in over 2 decades. We're leaving behind that old world of just typing in keywords and getting a list of blue links, and we're entering a brand new era of AI-driven conversations. And here's the deal. If you're not ready for this, you might just become invisible online. So I really want you to think about this question for a second. Is your website becoming invisible? Because, even if you're doing everything right by the old SEO rules, the ground is literally shifting under our feet. The entire way search works is changing, and it could be making all your hard work, well, kind of useless.
And look, this isn't just some wild guess. The research firm Gartner is predicting that by 2026, which is right around the corner, a full 25% of all organic search traffic is just gonna vanish from websites. Poof! It's not really gone, of course. It's just being rerouted to AI chatbots and those conversational answers. That is a massive shift, and it means we need a totally new playbook.
Okay, I know that sounds super dramatic. The search engine is dead. But we're not just talking about another little algorithm update here. This is the end of the search engine as we've known it for years. That familiar list of 10 blue links, yeah, that's being replaced by something completely different. And the reason why is this huge boom in what we call zero-click searches. People are getting their answers right there on the results page from AI-generated summaries. They ask a question, they get a neat little answer, and they never have to click on a single link. So that old goal, just getting the click, well, it's not going to cut it anymore. So what do we do? How do you actually stay visible in this new world? Well, it's time to get friendly with two new acronyms that are basically the new rules of the game: AEO and GEO, Answer Engine Optimization and Generative Engine Optimization. Let's start with AAO. Think of this as the new foundation you have to build. It's all about structuring your content so it directly answers specific questions. The whole point is to get featured in things like Google's AI overviews, those people also ask boxes, and this is a big one, voice assistants like Alexa or Siri. Now, GEO. GEO is the next level up. It goes way beyond just answering a question. This is about optimizing your stuff so that it's trusted and, more importantly, cited by generative AI like ChatGPT or Google's AI. See, it's not just about being an answer anymore. It's about being the trusted source the AI uses to build its answer.
And what's so cool about this chart is how it just lays out the whole shift. With traditional SEO, the goal was simple: rank high. The main metric? Traffic. But look over at GEO. The goal isn't ranking, it's being cited as an authority. And the new KPIs? We're talking AI citations and brand mentions within the AI's response. It's a completely different ballgame.
So, the million-dollar question: how do you get cited by an AI? This is so important. It is no longer about trying to trick an algorithm with old hacks. The new game is all about proving you're a real authority and building that digital trust. There's been some really foundational research from places like Princeton and Georgia Tech that actually tested what makes content AI-friendly. And what they found was that you can't really fool an AI. It's about providing content that is just obviously more credible, more detailed, and better put together than everyone else's. And this just shows the difference perfectly. Those outdated methods like stuffing your pages with keywords, totally useless now. What actually works are these high-impact strategies that make your content genuinely better, like adding direct quotes from experts in the field or putting in hard data and stats to back up what you're saying. I mean, just look at the data here. The research is crystal clear. Adding quotations and statistics gives you a massive boost in AI responses. And keyword stuffing? It has almost no effect, maybe even a negative one. The proof is right there in the numbers. Quality and credibility are the new currency. Okay, so we get the why. Now let's talk about the how. The good news is getting started isn't as complicated as you might think. We can actually boil it down to a simple 3-step action plan. First step, structure for clarity. That just means using clear headings, bullet points, stuff like that, so an AI can easily understand your content. Second, build digital trust. This is where Google's EEAT framework comes in. You gotta show off your real-world experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness with things like author bios and solid case studies. And third, signal with schema. This is a little bit of code that tells search engines exactly what your content is, like, hey, this page is an FAQ, or this is a recipe. So when you put this all together, what's the end goal?
It's not just about getting mentioned. It's a fundamental shift in your thinking. You're no longer just trying to get clicks. You're trying to become the definitive, trusted answer in your space.
And if you want proof, just look at this NerdWallet case study. When AI answers started taking over, their website traffic dropped by 20%. You'd think that's a disaster, right? Nope. They switched their focus to getting cited in AI responses, and their revenue actually went up by 35%. This shows that being the trusted brand in an AI conversation can be way more valuable than just raw traffic.
And that, right there, is really the main takeaway. Success in this new world isn't about being number one on a list of links anymore. It's about becoming the trusted source that powers the AI's conversation with the user. That's where the real authority and the real value is now.
So I'll leave you with this final question to chew on for your own strategy. In this new world of conversational AI, is your content just another link out there hoping someone clicks on it? Or are you actively positioning it to become the answer?